episode. Guys, we're back for a surprise reboot of Jacob V Weekly. We just did a new episode last night for the first time in like 6 weeks. And now we were supposed to be rehearsing for our big gig tomorrow that I mentioned. I'm here with No Antics, most of us. Our fearless leader, Molly, had some car trouble. So we decided to reconvene and talk about the show tomorrow and kind of new stuff we have going on. My phone has been blowing up because of the merch. We just launched some merch. Anybody? Is this thing on? Am I down here by myself?
Shirts.
Nah, baby.
We got some femgram shirts.
And stickers.
Yeah. So the pre-order link is on our Instagram, No Antics. It's like _ No Antics _. And we got free stickers. We're playing at the Music Record Shop tomorrow night. It's gonna be lit. That's tomorrow night, Music Record Shop. That's September 17th. Guys, how's the vibe? This week has been crazy.
This week has been crazy.
You got to talk into the microphone, dickhole. You can bring it closer to you. It's got reach. Look how long that arm is.
This week has been crazy.
Go ahead, pull it in, Daddy. Go ahead, lay back.
Let's stand boom.
Lay back.
Just another crazy week.
Yeah, you can just
Crazy Patty.
Yeah, whatever you think. Whatever you think. Impromptu. Just everything was working down here so smoothly last night that I figured we got to try it out. We got to just try it out. So, guys, what can people expect at the show tomorrow?
No antics, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, none of that shit.
A lot of hype.
I don't want to hear it.
Lots of hype.
Yeah, we don't want people doing any type of antics or any of that,
Oh, I
really.
didn't know what you were gonna say.
Anything for that matter.
I got scared.
got
You
a
can see
no
I'm trying to get the boys in
We
frame there.
also don't want people listening to music. We don't want that.
No.
So what are your e-plugs?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the venue posted that there's a Hawaiian shirt theme happening, so if you feel like doing that,
Free stickers at the bar, baby.
Godspeed.
I do not own a Hawaiian shirt.
Horsecock. I just read that on my phone.
I wrote that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So do you want to give me some context?
It was in response to Molly.
Oh, okay. No, we don't have to talk about that. Everything's fine.
It's like synonymous with bullshit.
God is good. You know what we got to do is we got to affirm some blessings. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, what's the last single we dropped out on the Spotify and the Apple Music and the Deezer and the Dozer and the whatnot?
A fantasy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I get them out of sequence sometimes. Then what was the one before that?
Let me out. Yeah.
Yes.
No, that would be Listen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Listen was in between. See, there's a catalog of material growing here that I'm very excited about. Who else is playing tomorrow?
Backup singer.
And the Lizard Tones.
Those are two separate bands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we know any of those guys?
Yes.
We know backup singer, kind of.
Who are they?
Soph and Liam. I know Soph and I know Liam. The
Shout out
singer
Liam.
and the drummer.
Great. What else is happening?
I was just honestly sitting here thinking that Jacob does need more gear.
Yeah, we're keyed up down here right now.
Never enough gear.
No, it's I've been blessed, and it's sort of a journey.
But you do need
I
more
only
gear.
see 9 guitars within like a 180 degree.
Don't
that's
you dodge
bullshit,
me.
dude.
I don't need it.
Maybe more.
I don't need it. What was the last book you guys read?
Oh man, Tyler, you should be the one.
Dragon Republic.
Talking about this.
It's this fucking series my aunt put me on. It's like alt Chinese history, but mixed with like some fucking. It's like a lot of Chinese warfare, but it's like mixed with like powers from the gods that they can only achieve through like certain meditations and a lot of opium smoking.
Wow.
It is a wild book.
Meditations and medications.
Dee Dee, can you open that right in the mic for me?
I'm currently reading the Wu-Tang biography.
Oh, really? Who wrote that?
I can't think of his name offhand. It's some Spanish guy who's a really good friend of theirs.
Really?
How was that
Yeah.
show?
What show?
Wu-Tang.
Oh, the
So
Wu-Tang.
good.
It was pretty good.
What
Dude.
show?
Tyler called the ending.
The Wu-Tang show.
He said Triumph.
Everyone showed up but Method Man.
That's weird.
Very weird.
I hope he's okay. He could have a warrant in this state for all we
I've
know.
heard it's kind of a crapshoot with like Wu-Tang shows. Like you never know who you're gonna get.
Really?
Life's like a box of
I
chocolates.
guess that make. Yeah.
You never know which Wu-Tang members you're gonna get.
It was pretty cool seeing them like all
It
jump
was very
around
good.
singing Triumph and shit.
You don't see rap shows nowadays without the vocal track from the studio playing behind it,
Mm-hmm.
except for that. And Busta Rhymes
And Nas.
and Nas.
Miles, do you need a lozenge?
I'm sorry.
Would you like a lozenge?
Well, Miles is coming. A lozenge, you know, a cough drop.
Yeah, like a Ricola? Maybe a
I
Halls?
was like, what the fuck is that?
A Hall.
Oh my God.
I
I like how
I say yes or no because I don't know what it is.
we started with the last book you read, and then we ended with what the fuck is a lozenge?
Miles, what was the last book you read?
Aren't you reading
I
a
don't think I've
biography
ever
right now?
read a
I'm
book.
reading Bill Kreutzmann, the drummer from the Grateful Dead's biography
Yeah,
called Deal: 3 Decades of Drumming, Drugs, and Dreams with the Dead.
I only asked this because today apparently Kanye West told somebody that he hasn't read any book.
He also said
Ever?
that Kim K has diarrhea a
Like
lot,
all the time.
like way more than a
Wait,
normal
Like
person.
way more than a
Wait,
normal
he said.
person.
Wait, Kanye said he's.
Dude, what? Did he
Kanye
actually
said
say
he's
that?
never read a book?
Yeah, he's never
I've
read
never read
any
a book.
book.
Wow.
I tell people
That's
I
'cause
read
he's
the.
a goddamn
No, dude, I
genius.
fucking told people. I always tell people that I've read one book, and it's The Outsiders in like 6th grade. But honestly, now like I think back on it, I'm like, I probably did just SparkNote that shit.
Yeah,
So I don't think I've ever fully.
SparkNote counted.
Did
I
you
had
guys hear about?
What?
a good number of books on my belt. If
SparkNotes?
SparkNotes counted,
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about Drake DMing Anthony Fantano?
I almost copied and pasted that
Who
into
is
my.
Anthony Fantano?
I screenshotted it. He's
What
like,
was that about?
It's actually pretty amazing. So he's just a music critic on YouTube. He's been doing it for like over a decade. He's pretty popular.
Drake.
No, Anthony Fantano.
No, you would know him if you saw his face.
Yeah, you would know him. You've seen him. He's like pretty. There's a lot of memes on him and shit. But he's a good reviewer.
You know, yeah.
Very
is that
articulate.
dude that's like
He's like
busiest
music nerd.
fucking
Yeah,
music nerd.
yeah. So like out of nowhere, Drake for some reason DM'd him some like really petty like insult, but like so Anthony made a video of like he showed the DMs, but he made fake DMs showing like, oh look, Drake hit me up with a cookie recipe.
It's like a crying wolf
And,
situation.
and so like Drake saw that and he's like, I didn't send him no cookie recipe. This is what I sent. And then he sent out the actual screenshots of what he. So he made Drake call himself out. It was a pretty genius
Me
move.
being an unbiased viewer, I'd be like, I don't know.
He
which
said
one is
because
real.
like he always gives scores like, oh, that's a light to decent. That's a light to, and he said something like, I give your existence a light to decent 1 or something.
he might
It was
be,
like the
he might be
pettiest.
clout chasing and like actually like got a cookie recipe sent from Drake. He's like,
No,
I'ma stir up
because
some
Drake.
beef.
No, because Drake actually on his Insta. I have the screenshot. I screenshot it because I know, like he posted like 15 hours ago on his story. Drake he posted the actual DMs that he sent Anthony.
Could
Damn,
be fake.
dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Jacob, have you ever heard of Pat Finnerty?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He does that "What Makes This Song Stink" thing. That's a fucking.
My
good
favorite
one.
thing is the There I Ruined It on TikTok.
I've never seen that. What is
Oh,
that?
the guy does like remixes. I can't play one on the audio because we'll get a flag, especially because we're only 9 minutes in. You got to be good for like the first 15 minutes or something.
I got into an armpit of YouTube.
Was it you,
recently.
DD, that was on here when we were listening to "Glamorous" by Fergie? And we got
Yes.
we got a flag on the live video for using "Glamorous."
Did we?
Yeah, that's why I
use
made
live
my
music,
own
though.
podcast music because I didn't want to get a flag every time I wanted
Did
to
they get
come
taken
in
down?
groovy. No, it was fine. It wasn't
Oh.
in the actual recording of the podcast. The actual episode was fine, but it was in the motherfucking
Motherfucking
on the live stream. which they're picky about. It's crazy they caught that quick. I'm glad that many people are watching. That we have at least the AI at the NSA making sure we don't steal royalties from Ludacris and Fergie.
Dude, I'm saying I have put up a few Instagram videos of me like playing over like songs.
You've had
and
this
Instagram
problem.
will take it down like literally within like
You've had this problem with
minutes.
our own content
it's
too.
spot on.
Like,
Yeah, I
like
did.
making a TikTok with a No Antics song. Like if you're using the No Antics song, but it's like you added it to the video or it's on in the background or something, our distributor will flag that.
Which is
at our defense because they don't know who they don't know whose account that is.
You gotta email and be like, bro, that's us.
Well, and so what you gotta do is you gotta use the sound. You gotta like that's actually our distributor puts it in TikTok, so you can use it as a sound like you do like anything
like Instagram. Yeah, you can do the stories and shit.
Right,
call
exactly.
Them up, be like, Molly, sing for them. Like,
it's
us.
I promise, it's us.
I swear.
One time,
Molly,
like,
prove to them that you're you.
One time a few months ago, remember when I like first moved into my place? I was just like jamming. I posted just like a quick little jam on my upright. You know how I sometimes do on Insta to my story, and it got flagged. And they're like, "Remember, it was like some fucking." Remember, it said I played some like old blues tune. But
Wait,
then, like,
I remember it was like so old.
But
like,
then I looked up the song and it was so entirely different than what I was playing.
What song was it? Do you
I
remember?
can't remember. I should have screenshot.
That's when you email YouTube, be like, y'all reaching.
Y'all
No,
reaching.
Instagram.
Fucking reach.
Y'all
It's
re- Hey, I've really had a concern about this. You know, I think about Tom Petty a lot. God rest him.
I fucking love Tom Petty.
Well, right, but he's also like one of the kind of pioneers of being really aggressive in defending your intellectual property, and he's, I mean, probably a big part of the reason why we have like the laws we have about that stuff. That the reason why shit gets flagged all the time. But is it going to get to a point where like everything sounds like everything and everybody's suing everybody?
Well, dude, have you seen that thing? It's like this guy, I've seen it on like TikTok and Facebook and shit. It's this guy that programs like a bot he'll take like a Post Malone song and like a like whoever else song and like have this bot within like 10 minutes, like basically it's like this AI listen to all their shit and like mix it into like one like ultimate pop song. And like that can be done within like an hour, literally. It's just this fucking, it's nobody doing anything. It's the computer taking these songs and being like, I don't know, doing
One
their
day it's
AI
gonna
shit.
Be fine, then the next you're gonna get like 6 emails at once, like you just copyrighted everything.
And like, it sounds good too. That's like the weird thing, but like, there's no like, obviously there's no soul behind it. So like, I can't even like get behind that kind of shit.
I have
But-
the
Wait,
screenshot.
how did I get here?
Tyler,
How did we?
throw the-
Tyler's
the proof
got
is in the pudding. Throw that up
Tyler's
to the
got
camera.
the screenshot.
I have the screenshot. It on March 19th. This is like when I first moved in, like literally just like a week or two. I was just jamming some random shit, and apparently I played something very similar to South Seas by Dave Pike.
Can we hear that, Jacob?
Dave Pike.
Yeah.
Well, you might not want to play it. We might get flagged.
No, I can.
They're gonna be like, "That's fucking."
That's true. They
that's
flagged
like,
you
what
playing
the
it
fuck
when
are
you
those
weren't
stripes?
even.
Apparently, I played something very similar to South
You're gonna
Seas by
play
Dave
Pike.
Pike.
It's gonna be like, "That's Icky Thump."
And I was like, "Who the?" I'm like, "Who the fuck is Dave Pike?"
Does Dave Pike just sound like
Who the
everybody?
fuck is David Pike?
It was some like
Because of
totally
Mel
different.
Gibson.
it was just some jazz musician back in the day.
What did you say, Diddy?
Like, this is California Girls. He's like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
It'd be great if it was like
it's undeniable.
Bootylicious. What's the song called?
South Seas.
Well, Irish
Dave Pike,
shit,
yeah. I think it's just Dave, not David.
We need to
Oh, you
finish
said
Movie
David.
Boy.
Yeah, Dave Pike.
Was that
I think I think he might be.
Was it rhetorical?
I know he's a jazz musician. I can't remember the.
Don't ever ask me any dumb shit.
What's the song
like
called?
that
South
ever
Seas.
South Seas.
again.
Wait, what was the first line?
That's a stupid question. Are you?
You know me.
still
I'd just be
watching?
jamming on that thing. So like,
Oh, he been jamming that thing.
who knows? I could have. Are we gonna get flagged for this?
No, it's not going in the mics.
Flag on the play. 1st and 20.
It's a good song.
I
It's a
could
good song.
see you playing some. shit
Yeah, I
like
mean that
this,
sounds
though.
like you. You could have told
Like,
me you were
especially
doing
with, like,
that.
the
You could have told
taps.
me, guys, you gotta hear this
Exactly.
new
I think
thing
it was
I
the
played on.
taps. I think it was because I was doing some like percussive shit. I think it was that.
I wonder
Because
if I wonder like
You
Pike's
slapping
probably
that
a
thing like
common
Yo-Yo
name,
Ma.
right?
Pike, probably.
You think there's a lot of Pike? You guys know any Pikes?
You think he's after me?
No. But it sounds like it would be.
Dave
I went
Pike.
to a school with a kid named Pike who was always in choir with us.
First name? Pike?
No, his last name was Pike.
Oh, I was like, that's
And
an odd first
He was
name.
always in choir with us, and he
You know me, bitch.
you could ask him to do this, and he would list off every possible flavor of soda he's ever seen for sale at the shop and save or the
Wait, who is
Schnucks. This kid I went to high school with, that name just Dave Pike reminded me of that. His name wasn't Dave, but it
He
was
could
similar.
list off all the sodas?
He had this invention like before we ever had the fancy soda machine like at Wendy's, like he had already thought of that. He was like, what if my refrigerator in my house had all the different options for all of my favorite soft drinks? And he wanted to go like full Quick Trip. Like he didn't want to just do one or the other. He wanted Coke, he wanted Pepsi, he wanted
Dude, you've
Diet
been in
Pepsi.
Pickleman's, right?
Pickleman's
were the
Deli?
pioneers of
Yeah,
that.
dude. They got like that
They-
machine that like
They were like the first to do
touchscreen.
that.
I first
Like-
saw that in a Jack
No,
in the
yeah,
Box.
Fuddruckers had that.
Yeah.
Is Fuddruckers still
shit-
open?
If
I
I could
see
have
him
one of
around
those
sometimes.
I don't know. I
Fuddruckers.
miss,
Yeah, there's
they
one
call
in,
that something like
Crestwood.
Fond
is it the
memories of-
Freestyle, the Coca-Cola Freestyle?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I would look that up, but it's close enough. It should be
Yeah.
called that if it's not.
free-
Seen that
Freestyle.
Coca-Cola freestyle on Sway in the
The
morning.
backstroke.
So this kid I went to school with would also like he would challenge anybody to a foot race.
Oh, that guy.
So you would be talking to him and he'd be saying Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Diet Coke, Cherry Coke, Diet Cherry Coke. Like he was kind of like the Shin
What?
Company guy. This is him listing off the sodas. And then somebody else would swoop in and say, Nick, let's foot race. And he would just take off full speed like he was Tom Cruise running out of an exploding building. He would knock geriatric old women over.
Oh God.
I saw him at the 10-year reunion because I'm that old. I went to my 10-year reunion. It was lit. And I went up to give him a hug and he like slapped my beer out of my hand.
Oh, what?
I know.
He's like, that's
real?
bad
He's like,
for
I'm
you.
fast as fuck,
He's like,
boy.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, then he took
Race
off
me.
running.
My
I'm
team,
fast as fuck.
Race me, you won't.
I bet you won't.
You're
bet you won't race me.
But now I just don't have a beer.
Yeah, thought you was fast.
Asshole.
I bet he's still in great shape. He probably does that in his life. He probably takes off running.
His knees are probably feeling that, dude.
I feel like everybody.
That's the thing.
like-
I'd be clicking. I
you would
couldn't
knock
take if I
ladies
took off.
over.
Absolutely.
The
He would
recess
often
monitor?
have like a
Picture her down.
he would often have like a some sort of a teacher he was working with or some sort of a aide of some kind, and they would often get like physically like knocked over.
Oh my God. Crazy.
He was probably crushing the pacer.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I would have loved to have seen that. It was like, this is what we trained for, fellas.
Dude, it was like a
But no, he was like full speed though. I never saw him pace.
like the difference of like 1 year. Like
Either
I
walking
went from
or
like
full
being one
speed.
of the last people doing the pacer to being like, oh, I only need to do 52. Like, here's 53. Like I went from like being that guy going up to like level 9.
Oh, holding up the class.
Yeah. I'd be
Really?
that guy. Yeah, racing folks. Oh man, no, yeah, I didn't used to be this thick. I used to be a pretty athletic fella.
You're still athletic. Well, I guess like your
Hey,
knee.
My
hey,
left
you're so
knee's like
gifted.
Yeah.
my left knee's like a baby boomer.
Yeah. That kind of got.
My right knee's
fucked
like
up.
Gen Z
Well,
up.
if
you
didn't
know
do
what?
front
I
shelves
worry.
when you first got back on the board.
True.
Yeah,
Wait, when are you gonna be good? Like,
Probably never.
It's
Dude.
because he did.
probably never.
I still have a torn meniscus.
Who tore your meniscus?
Me.
Oh, you did it to yourself?
Yeah, little self deprecation.
Little self-love?
Yeah, a
Wait,
little.
when did you re-tear your meniscus? Was that on the?
The
Was that on the
scooter.
scooter?
That was on the scooter.
Yeah.
It was.
You actually
Dude, I remember that fucking day.
Wait, you actually retore it?
On the what scooter?
Oh yeah.
You were literally like
I was
nose diving, like right the fuck at me. Then
Yeah, I was trying to drift on you,
Really?
but there's like a gravel patch.
Dude, when are they gonna
Boy,
take
I'm talking
away the
about.
scooters?
I'm talking about ass over tits. flying.
So many people are getting fucked up on those scooters.
Bro.
Dude, it's not. It doesn't feel safe when I'm on one. Like
Right.
it seems genius. Like when if you say you have to go to Busch Stadium to shoot a music video for a
Yeah.
client, hypothetically, you go down there. You say you think you're smart. You park by the White Castle, like over by Oyster Bar.
Yeah.
And then you jump on a fucking Lime scooter and you just zip up to your gate at the motherfucker.
It's easy, dude.
But
It's
no,
nice.
it's not.
No.
This shit is dangerous as hell. They gotta
No,
put
I'm saying
helmets.
like it's
All these
easy.
cracks
like,
in the St.
as
Louis
like,
asphalt and
getting
concrete.
places.
They gotta put
I did
helmets on
see-
them.
Dude, I remember we were this one night. We were on them on Manchester, like in the Grove. And
I've done that in the middle of the street.
Yeah, and we were doing that, and we used to do it like all the fucking time. But this one time, Vino thought that like he was headed straight at a curb because he thought that it was like a driveway type thing, like a ride up, like.
No.
And he was going at it sideways because he was like, okay, I'm just gonna like yeet it into here, but he hit a fucking curve and it basically just like took out the scooter, and I just see Vino fucking rolling and shit.
Can I get a DC?
Yeah.
DC.
But can I tell one story real
Oh,
quick?
of course.
When I lived in Colorado, my mom came to visit me, my mom, and my brother. My brother also lived in Colorado. We're in downtown Denver on 16th Street, riding scooters like 16th Street Mall. My mom, we just got real stoned to the bone.
Your
And,
mom was
like,
on a scooter?
Yeah. My mom fell and like on the 16th Street Mall in Denver, like there's restaurant patios like on that like sidewalk. Oh my God, she ate shit in front of like couples eating like
my
fancy
God,
pho.
No.
Talking about, oh my God. And I'm like, me and my brother, we stop and we look back at my mom. I just watched her yell like, fuck, shit, fuck in front of like the nicest dinner place like in downtown Denver.
Oh, I fucking
And
love
she
your
got
mom,
up and like we handled that. So, you know?
man. Your mom is the best, man.
Yikes. So the scooters are dangerous, but I don't know in this era of COVID that it would make sense to put helmets on them. I'm not going to wear a helmet on a public scooter.
Oh, dude, you'll be looking like.
Well, who the fuck just carries around a helmet? You'll be the.
Well, I guess the smart answer here, the adult answer here is if I plan on going to Busch Stadium and parking at White Castle and taking a scooter,
Just walk.
You gotta hit Oyster Bar.
no, I could put a helmet in my car and just put the helmet on when I'm on the scooter. I don't have to wear
True.
the helmet in my car. I could leave it at my trunk.
True.
But if you wear
Are you
it
expecting to fall?
from your car,
I'm not expecting
Yeah,
even
you
to
wanna
have to
go
ever
to
go
Busch
there
Stadium.
again or use a scooter. But if I did, I mean, I felt so unsafe last time.
I'd be like, I'm scared.
It was like the first time I rode a bike without training wheels when I was a kid. I was
Yeah.
a little too old to have waited this long for this, but
Yeah.
I was a child still legally.
Right.
And that like the first time when you're really going, you're like, okay, I have no idea what it's like to stop, so I'm just gonna jump off. I'm just fuck the bike. I'm
Yeah.
off. Right? I did it like 4 times like that.
That's
That's how it feels. Like you're coming up on like cobblestones and shit. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
what
Yeah,
happened to me,
you know,
man.
you might slip out.
I don't know what's gonna
might-
is the scooter gonna get stuck in the gristle and stop, and I'm just gonna keep going.
Oh, dude, we all know about like that in skating. I remember like starting to skate, learning, and just hitting so many because in that day we were skating everywhere. So like, didn't matter. Like it could be a shitty street, it could be a good street. It didn't matter.
Most of
But
them are
hitting a
shitty.
fucking pebble, like.
And getting ejected.
And getting massive like road rash on my knees was like a regular fucking thing as like a
Yeah.
fucking sophomore.
And we would skate our wheels down to where it was like
like bearing covers.
like skinny, like like
They were fucking tiny, yeah.
Huh?
like
Yeah, easy. Let's all take it easy. Good God. I mean, keep talking, but just easy though.
Those
we got that part out.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Cut that. Cut that.
like Kansas, like fuck. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, guys, we have to make sure that we're plugging the things we have going on. We got off on a real tangent here. Gigs on the books tomorrow night at the goddamn music record shop on Locust. We have songs. Let's see if we can name all the songs we have out. We have A Fantasy. We have
With
Listen.
Charles
We have withdrawals.
Let me
With
out.
Charles.
Let me out.
Grocery.
Grocery.
Gotta eat the booty like groceries.
That's what I always
And
say.
then
That
that's
is-
it.
And the next
Is
one
it just 5 right now?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
next one is
But-
BB&G.
I
We're
heard the
working
intro
on,
for that. I think I'm going to sample it and put it in there so I can do the intro live.
That would be sick.
We've been out here grinding
And
in the trenches.
Got some
Taking
shirts
grenades.
coming. Shirts
Yeah.
coming.
Shell
Yeah,
shocked.
the shirt
You can
pre-order link is
pre-order.
most easily
possible
found on our
album coming
Instagram.
soon.
Would you say Instagram is the best place to get the link?
Stole my thumb.
Yes.
Yes.
Instagram in the bio.
No Antics LP in the works. We've been
LP1
Think it's-
coming soon.
Underscore no antics underscore.
Yeah. Right.
We are very classy.
Correct. It's super minimal. It's so modern.
And so femme
And
grind.
So
grimy.
grime.
It's so grimy. Anything else to plug? Miles, your other band is very busy right now.
Kirkos.
I'm gigged up. Y'all ready?
Yeah, Kirkos is on the road. I wish I had music to play under your dates. We'll do that for next time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
October 13th, playing at Astro Valley down between. Well, it's like, yeah, I think it's between Festus and Farmington.
Oh, over there.
Astro
Sure.
Valley,
That's down
apparently a
in
very
mine.
cool
Yeah.
That's
festival
down in
venue.
my
Yeah.
stomping ground.
Kirkus will be playing there October 13th. Let's
Festus
see, we're
is
going
my
on a
territory.
tour later in October. Also, we got No Antics, us, at Bootleg Bob's on October 15th.
Bootleg-
Oh, that's
Ooh.
going to be lit. I can't wait for that.
Gonna be
Lots
very
of hype.
lit.
Plug it all.
I don't think I've
Lots of
ever
hype.
played there.
My band Kirkos. Check us out at Kirkos Band on Instagram.
Kirkos.
October 21st at the Ready Room, opening for
screaming.
Cycles.
You're screaming a little bit.
Ooh, October
That's
21st.
going to be lit. The new Ready Room, which is
Yeah.
the old Atomic Cowboy.
October 22nd, we'll be in Cleveland,
The Atomic Room.
Cleveland, Ohio?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Where?
At a house party for Halloween.
Lit. I'm assuming there's a place where true fans can hunt down the deets on how to get access to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just slide in
DM
the
me
deets, brother.
at Giles Maffey.
If you're going to be in Cleveland on Halloween and you're trying to get the sneaky sneak, brother, DM Miles directly.
October 23rd at the Break Wall in Conneaut, Ohio, in the 1035 Club. October 24th, 1035 Club again in Ashtabula, Ohio. October 26th, Charleston, West Virginia. October 27th, Stanley's Pub, Cincinnati, Ohio. October 29th,
Cooler.
No
B&B.
Antics and Kirkos. I'll be
working
doing a double
overtime.
header like some
that date?
docking.
What's that date again?
A double header,
at the
kind of
Cooler
like docking.
B&B.
What's that date again?
Different.
October 29th.
Oh, I got to make sure that's in my phone, bitch.
I might also.
I'm gonna have I'm gonna have full blown melanoma when I
Some
get
rest
back.
days in there. Yeah. Give me active.
And we got
October.
shirts.
And we got shirts.
Oh, we got shirts.
Hey, you guys
Pre-order
dropped
link.
So I was in a band called Mad Rocks that was later called Momser because we didn't want to get sued by this rapper guy. And we played our last show at Farm Fest or Barn Fest? Barn Fest. And then didn't Kirkos just do a live thing there? And
We did it,
it's like out on Bandcamp or something?
With Brother Francis and the Soul Tones. Check them out. Great group.
Brother Francis.
Super
is
good.
really sick.
Their drummer Taylor Perkins, my good buddy. His family has some property in Fenton. Yeah, they did. They throw some parties out there. Yeah, Drew Lance also fills in with them sometimes on the drums. Shout out to him. One Way Traffic. That's his band. They're killing
Why
it.
are you
They're-
screaming?
Oh, I don't know.
He's
I'm
fired
getting
up.
excited. My bad.
He's fired up.
No, you're good. I just don't, you're just coming across a little aggro.
No, it's.
Miles is alpha.
I love this shit. And my voice has been gone, so I'm like trying to get in there.
Trying
yeah.
to work it out. No Antics on Instagram, No Antics on Facebook. I think I'm going to start building the website. We got to reserve a domain. Remind me to show you how that
TikTok
works.
as well.
Definitely TikTok, the TikTok,
Who's
and the
running the
and the YouTube. YouTube.
Who's running the TikTok?
Who's in charge of the TikTok? Which one of you?
I really haven't done it.
Oh Christ! I need to get those logins.
The dead TikTok.
We have so many.
I'll make
sketches.
content,
if you
brother.
wanna do that,
I'm
you
good for
can.
content,
What's
sister.
your cat's name?
That looks like King, but there's also
Yes, King.
Hans. That could be Hans. There's Dr.
they look
King Schultz and
similar?
Colonel Hans Landa.
From,
Hans.
is that from Inglourious Bastard?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi, cat.
Was that the Nazi?
Dr. King Schultz was the dentist in
Yeah.
Django.
Yeah, but Hans
And then
Landa, that was
Colonel
the
Hans Landa
that's the
was
Nazi.
Yeah, that was the bad guy.
Jesus, Jacob.
I didn't name him that. My brother named him that.
Oh my gosh, you're a needy cat.
Yeah, that could be Hans. They hate this show. They're trying to sabotage it every
Dude,
chance they get. The one time they literally shat on the floor while I was doing this. So that's the world I'm living in.
In the booth.
Are you guys ready to
Literally
fucking jam
shat in the
tomorrow?
booth.
Chat in the booth.
Are you guys ready to play tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. Do I seem not okay?
No, you look great.
I hope.
I didn't want to be the
Oh, fuck. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Music Record Shop, No Antics, Jacob V Weekly. I got to get out of here.
I'm buzzing.
Let's find, do we got bumps?
What are the bumps?
We got,
I'm buzzing.
But that was it.
no, no, we're still cooking, sister.
Yeah.
That was just a very like finality, like kind of.
Watch this. Oh! Pro as fuck. No Antics, Jacob V Weekly, Instagram. Get out of my house. Where's the button?
Ooh, butt over in DD's face.